Welcome back to Shop Today. This episode is all about throwing the ultimate summer bash and sharing good times together. Well, I sat down with the queen of good times herself, the very talented award-winning actress and singer, Idina Menzel. She's used to being in the spotlight with starring roles in shows like Rent, Wicked, and Frozen. And now she's sharing a new passion, fashion. We caught up with her about her new clothing line, her career, and her very exciting new role. Take a look. We have a lot in common. I was a motivational dancer growing up.
I was probably singing and you were dancing.
Yeah, so you too were a motivational person at events.
Well, I wasn't very motivating because I had an attitude. I think I wanted to move on and get my big break.
If you had looked back then and then fast forwarded, like to where you are now,
I know.
And sitting here and where you are, it's interesting, right?
Where I grew up in Long Island. I went to NYU. Broadway is my bread and butter. So now I live in LA most of the time. So when I come back here, it's just, there's a lot of emotions.
What does it feel like when you walk around or by Broadway energetically?
Well, sometimes I feel a little sad because I'd like to be here more. I walk around just missing some of my friends. I love the community of theater.
Your demo is very wide because you have these young...
I have little girls and boys. I have moms who've grown up with me through Rent and Wicked and now Frozen. They have their kids.
How many times do you think you've sang Let It Go or people have asked you to sing it?
It's a lot. But I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. I love it. What a gift to be able to connect with little kids, a young audience all the time, you know, in that way. It's just, the messaging of the song is so important. You know, it's not just a kind of thin pop song. It's a song about really finding your power and celebrating who you are.
At any age, those powerful 3 words.
But the funny thing to me that you bring it up, Let It Go feels like it's like, let it go, like get over it, you know? But the song Let It Go is about let your power go, release it into the world, your magic. It's interesting. I don't think people really have analyzed it enough.
Yeah, but it's for every person if you analyze it.
Yeah. I think the parents are just sick of me by now, so like, please don't let me think about this.
A lot of people have that song in their head. And Frozen 3, is that a thing?
I hope so. I hope it is, but I don't know.
But you're ready to break out, let it go if they need you.
Anytime I can be 80 and play a blonde animated girl who's like 15, who's got amazing arms, by the way. I love that about her.
You had mentioned that Wicked, the movie, is coming out, and that you were like, what am I doing in that movie now?
I'm pretty transparent, so I'm not doing a great job of going like, yes, I wish them all the best. I do wish them the best, and it will be an amazing movie. And the 2 women, Ariana and Cynthia, are friends of mine, and they're going to be incredible. But to pretend like it doesn't hurt that, first of all, I'm just too old to play it, so I have to come to terms with that, which is hard. And just letting that go is really, it's hard when you create something and then you don't get to see it all the way through.
Would you have wanted to do that?
Yeah, I was like, look, if I look a little old, you slap that green makeup on, you cover up a couple things, you put a little Vaseline on the lens, I look amazing.
That's the honest answer. It's hard getting older and to acknowledge that I totally understand.
I feel really conflicted about it because I know I'm better, I know I'm wiser, I know I'm a better mother having had a son later in my life. I know all the things I have to offer and I know the things I've accomplished, and yet I have those days where I look in the mirror and I see the age.
We're about the same age, and as we get older, it's like you never think it's going to happen to you, but you really design the line not only based on your insecurities, because we all have insecurities, but for the woman who appreciates aging and wants to be stylish.
I wanted the line to really be reflective of the things that I care about. And I got some great layering pieces, you know, because I just want to do a little coverage.
And the fabrication is really important. So I know it was important to you for it to be super soft and yummy.
It has to be. I didn't want to feel like the fashion is wearing me, you know. I'm lucky to have someone come in and do my hair for this interview and take 2 hours. But on my normal life, leave me to my own devices. I can be a mess, you know. And so I want stuff that just feels good and I feel comfortable, and I want people to feel like, you know, that they shine in the clothes, that it's not some crazy design that's overshadowing us, you know. We have so much to offer.
What does Encore mean, and why did you choose that name?
An encore is when you've completed your show and people go encore, encore because they want more. And it's just a wonderful feeling. It's a feeling of acceptance and love for who I am as an artist. And I wanted to sort of imbue that feeling to all of the other people out there and have them feel that way when it's really about enhancing who they are and letting them enjoy a spotlight. My signature piece, which was sort of the genesis of the whole line, which I drew on a little napkin one day and doodled, I wanted to find this jumpsuit, like a onesie that you could wear to bed that felt super soft, and you could wake up and throw on different shoes and go throughout the day and you feel great. So I'm calling it the swing jumpsuit because for anyone who doesn't know, in the theater, the swing...
I didn't know which direction you were going there.
So I'm glad that we're going this one way like that. The swing is the most respected person in the theater. They are the person that learns all of the roles. They dance, act, do everything, and they know every track, and they're on a moment's notice. They're ready to step in for anybody, and they can play all of those roles, and I've always just admired them so much.
If you had a go-to party outfit, what would it be?
The jumpsuits. Those you could dress up with a heel and some great jewelry and wear them out. So that's what I would do. Something that you felt good dancing in. Not a great dancer.
You're not a great dancer?
No. People, when they call it, they say she's a triple threat. The triple threat means that you're a great singer, dancer, and actor. And I need tutoring whenever I have to dance. They put me in another room with the assistant choreographer and have to spend days teaching me 8 counts that everyone learns in 3 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, my brain just, I don't know.
No. Do you have a move? Is like there one move that you know?
Yeah, it's this one. And then I date myself. I could do the moonwalk, actually. But
I guess when you get out of here, we can have you moonwalk out of here. That's hysterical.
Let's just see it.
This will be the tease of all teases. Whoa! I mean, that was pretty incredible. You've done so many roles. Is there one that you'd like to revisit?
It's really hard to think that way. You kind of like live in them and love them and then move on from them. So I learned so much from Wicked, from Elphaba, because I really need to learn how to step into my own power at that point in my life. So every day I was mirroring what the character was going through. But I would probably just say the role I love the most is being a mom.
Yes! And you still get to do that.
Yes, I do.